Hi everyone, Linda Reed and everyone, welcome back to another 5-minute marketing tip. If this is your first time here, stopping by the channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up so that we can create more videos for you like this. My name is Linda Reed Enever. I'm known as the PR and marketing go-to girl, but what I really love to do is teach business owners how to make marketing and PR part of their day. And today's 5-minute marketing tip is actually one that we should do more than we probably do, and even I most probably should do more than what I do, which is actually review our website to make sure that all the details are there, all our contact forms work, and all the information that we think we have in place for our business is marketing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to duck off screen again and take you through a bit of a website review of my website. Now, I haven't prepped my website. There might be mistakes, there might be forms, and I really wanted to show you the human version of this. So we're going to head off screen now, have a look at my website, and see what we need to do as a website review. Okay, now we're here inside my website, about to go through a website review and make sure that all the links and that are working there, or create myself a bit of a to-do list as we go. As I said to you in the introduction, this is a live website review. I have not reviewed this website previously to make sure it's all perfect. If there's a broken link, we are going to find it. I want to keep the business as real as I possibly can for you so that you can see the process here. So the first area I'm going to take you through up the top is my little trending bar up the top here with my social icons, the search icons, and our shopping cart. I've got a trending feed that comes in here now. It's part of the theme that I use on my website, which comes up with our most trending articles, which is a great way for people to interact. But you don't have to have that. You can put other things in there, and I'm not sure that you can do it with a plugin, but it is a really cool thing. It comes through the most trending and top articles on my website coming to that area there. Then you can see here I've got my Facebook link, my Twitter link, my Pinterest link, my Instagram link, and my YouTube channel link. Now what I want to do is I want to check that all of these work. So I'm just going to open them in a new window, or I didn't want to open a new window, I want to open a new tab, but I'm opening them in a new window by the looks of it, making sure that they all work. And we'll open the Twitter, so Facebook works, we'll open the Twitter in a new tab, we'll open Pinterest in a new tab, we'll open Instagram in a new tab. Now the one I don't have here is LinkedIn. So I need to go and put that on my list of things to add to my social profile, because I am definitely more active on LinkedIn again. So I'm just checking that works. Okay, YouTube, open a new tab. That should be working. Yes, YouTube's coming. So it's coming through to my channel homepage here. We're making sure that everything is working. So it's going through to my YouTube channel. That's great. Instagram is bringing up, yes, my profile. Checking that our Pinterest is bringing up my Pinterest profile. Yes, it is. You can see my Pinterest profile is there. It's now directing me off because I clicked on a button when I shouldn't have. And Twitter is bringing up my Twitter profile here. So I now know that all my social media buttons are working on the side of the website. That's one of the first things you want to check. Just going through, scrolling through, making sure my about page is about me. I'm currently marketing the 52-week marketing challenge, so that's there. I've got a description of each one of my businesses there. Might want to work with me, let's chat. This goes off to my booking calendar, so I want to open that link in a new tab, and I'm opening them in a new tab so that I can keep going through the review of that period in time and make sure everything works and check that that goes through. And that should be opening up my booking calendar as long as the internet that is slow with me today functions. And there's my booking calendar for people to be able to book in a chat with me. Testimonials from my client to build with my credibility. Looking for PR and marketing tools for your business, find them here. That's going to be another call to action. We want to make sure it works. And then my blog feed is working in here. Now, one thing that I could actually do here, and I will do later, is get in here and actually add a button to encourage people to read more blog posts. So once again, you can see that I've picked up two things already, adding a button down the bottom there, and my Instagram needs to be added from there. Now, once again, it's then a matter of checking our menu links and checking that the about page works, because that's the last thing you want someone to land an about page. Make sure that you've got all the text in there, especially if this is the first time you're checking your website. Make sure there's no Laura Ipsum or anything like that, and all your text is working, all the images are working, because if nothing worse than images not working either. Products and books are here, which is my product showcase of the products that I've got available. I want to check that the page navigation works. So we want to go to the second page and just check that that all works. Yep, working fine. From my desk is my blog. So we're checking that menu there. Checking that the blog posts are all popping up. We've got some featured blog posts. We want to check that the slider's working and all that, the stuff coming up in the featured slider is working as well. Yes, it is. So that's looking great. Subscribe to my newsletter box is here. Might want to test that out in email occasionally as well. Power of questions in business is one of my blog posts. So we're just going to check that that actually clicks and it goes through to the right thing. that it does while we're here. And we're running down the sidebar on the blog post. So what you need to do is go through all your menu items. I'm not going to take you through every one of mine through that process. But I will say, if you're a coach and you're running online events or you're running events, pop an events calendar into your website. So I've got workshops and events in my website here, and I'll quickly take you to this one, then we'll go back to a blog post. So you can see it. Now it brings up a list of my current workshops and events, where I'm guest speaking, what webinars I have running, all of that sort of stuff that allow people to be able to get in and find some more information on my events. So if you're a guest, especially guest speaking, and you do that to build your profile, pop those events there as well. And then I've got my online courses here. I've got a Ask Linda series up the top here, and that's one of my featured series on YouTube, which is my topics for answer PR and marketing questions. And that takes us through to the sidebar. So this is a category of blog posts. You can see all the Ask Linda topics come up here. It takes me through to the sidebar. Now, sidebar is prime real estate when it comes to your website, to being able to make sure that you've got really good content in there. Now, I run some banner ads for some programs that we partner with, like Booktopia and Thinkific and Missing Letter. I've also then got my follow me again, the call to action to follow down the bottom down here. I do need to add, as you can see, I need to add LinkedIn to that one as well, using by the plugins. I've then got a call to action down the very bottom, the sidebar, of being able to join my newsletter for latest updates and offers. Now, you might think it's a bit too much, but you definitely want to have a couple of call to actions throughout the website. Sidebar is a great place. Bottom of the blog post is another good place to allow people to interact with your website. I then have my upcoming events feed. Now, the ones you can see here are my highlighted events. And there's a view all events button down the bottom. We have news from my blog, and we have a product feed, and then we have another sponsored ad category there. So that is how I make use of my sidebar. What else you can put into sidebar is a Facebook feed, an Instagram feed, or a latest video from YouTube, depending on what you want to do there. But it is really, really prime real estate for you to be able to get there. What you'll also see here is this category here has another subscribe to my newsletter. So I've got that on each one of my categories and the landing page for my blog, to remind people that they can get more PR and marketing tips from me if they subscribe to my newsletter. So I've added another spot there to help people get those skills and get their information. So I know that's all working. One other section I need to check out before I go and check out my blog posts, to make sure that my call to actions are down the bottom of those as well. So I need to check my contact page, and I suggest that when you check your contact page out, you put a test one in. So you put the name, the email, the phone number, check your required fields, check if you've got a drop-down form like mine in your booking form, what is it that people want to do. That really helps you working out where the inquiries are going to be. So if you're using something like Gravity Forms like I do, you can pop in a booking form in relation to drop downs and putting that into your contact form. I think that really, really helps. And then a little submit button down the bottom from there. I've got my mobile number and my email address from there, especially for people who are on the web who don't have time to fill in a contact form. They're really, really key, but they should be clickable, and they're not. So I need to go and make both of those clickable. So that's another thing on my to-do list for my website review. So go and fix those, add my Instagram, and add a button to read more blog posts. Okay, so we're going back to the From My Desk section now, and I just want to show you what one of my blog posts look like and where I put the call to actions in for it as well. So we've got our Power of Questions in Business. We looked at that one. Look at email marketing with your signature. Which is really important, guys. If you haven't read this blog post, go and read it. Email marketing with your signature is something we send every day, so make sure you're making the most of it. So you can see we've got good, strong headings. We've got good information in there. We've got extras. We've got opportunities, links to the blog post, and we've got a call to action at the bottom of it to add more. We've also got social share down here and social share down the sidebar so that people can get the opportunity. If you scroll down, then you'll get my author bio. It's my website. You don't always have to have an author bio, but it adds a bit of credibility. And then we've got related posts down the bottom to encourage people to keep contact with us. And then obviously the comment thread so that we can get people to leave comments and engage with us on our website. So there we go. I have just taken you through a quick tour of my website. I've got a little bit of work to do, and I hope that's helped you do your website too and take a website review. Remember, add this to your marketing tasks on a regular basis. Well, there we go. We've done a website review. I hope that's helped you work out some things that you need to have within your website. Some of my top things to make sure that you have within your website is a call to action so people can subscribe down the very bottom of your website, making the most out of your sidebar with your social, your feeds, all the information in there so people can connect with you and learn more about you. And if you're running a publication type website, obviously using banner ads and those sorts of things to monetize your website. Check your contact forms out regularly, check your social links regularly, and add this to your marketing to-do list so that this 5-minute marketing idea becomes part of your marketing day and you're acting on it on a regular basis, and you check that no settings, nothing's changed, and everything's still working well.